Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, subscribe down below and make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. Just want to say thank you for the incredible support so far on the videos this year. The sub count is rising quickly, the views have been amazing. I'm going to keep trying to bring out videos that help you guys make coins on this game, grind the game in any way possible. So that basically you haven't got to spend your money on FIFA points. And I promise you, stick with the channel and you'll make millions. Simple as that. But this video is all about web app trading. A lot of you guys have asked me about how to trade on the web app. And so I'm going to show you just some basic tips and tricks in terms of what you would do with this. The results of this you'll see in the RTG episode. There's Road to Glory episodes every single morning at 8 AM. They go live. Make sure you check them out because everything that I do in these videos, I also do in the RTG. And you'll see the club development really well by following along with that RTG. So make sure you check it out. But web app. A lot of you guys have got your 10-hour trial. Apparently you can get 20 hours on each now. People have found glitches. I think you've got to download the old versions. I don't know the exact way of doing it, but I'll try and find it out for you guys. But just Google it on Twitter, sorry. You'll be able to find it out. First most important rule in the web app is do not try and snipe. You're not going to win the snipes. You might win one or two every now and then, but it's pointless. The web app is all about bidding. Now, Luis Felipe here, 5,800 coins. Keep an eye on that. But basically, one of the easiest things to do on web app and win is bidding because you can bid and click a lot quicker than most people can. You can see here on my transfer pile, I've got loads of Luis Felipes. Now, I found that card while I was on the game yesterday and saw that he sold for a lot. I now know that putting him in this video means I probably won't win too many more of these on bid. But that 5,800 coin one, I picked up for 4,400 this morning just by bidding on him. Essentially, my favourite way to trade on web app is just to find generic random filters. So it might be gold. I'm going to play about with them. Go gold rare, chemistry style. I always do basic because that filters out the keepers. And we'll go league. Let's go to League of Santander for the video. So I'll just check roughly what the players are selling for on the market. Wrong one. There we 850. And we'll search for it and we'll see there's Lucas Vasquez is there for 850. There's a Kubo there. Like if I try and buy this Kubo, there we go, dubs. Sometimes you will pick up a good deal, if that makes sense. If I try and buy them, a lot of the time, though, you won't get that card. But we just check roughly what these cards are selling for. And the more consistent price is about 900 coins for standard basics. Now, as you can see here, there's just Barber and there's just Lucas Vasquez. So other cards are selling for more than them. So if you look here, Isco there is 950. And it just gives you an idea roughly of where the market's at. You can get a rough idea of it. It's not perfect, though. What I then do is then I flip the filter. And because I know that they're selling for minimum of 850, I'll set my filter here to 750 and I'll search. And what I then go and do is throw a bid on pretty much everything that I see here, knowing that basically I can't lose coins so long as I'm bidding underneath the average amount. So underneath about 850, 900 coins, I can't lose coins. There's no way that I can lose coins. So we'll bid on it. Coquelin will bid on him. We'll throw another bid on him. Lucas Vasquez. And let's go to my transfer targets. And I don't put too many on there because it's hard to keep a track of them all. But basically, we're waiting to see what these cards are actually going to sell for. So you keep an eye on it. Best tip I can give you right now is when you've got about 20 seconds left, refresh the web app because sometimes it will stop you from doing bids. If you miss out on a card, so be it. But if you bid too many times, you get a thing in the top right corner and it says bid status changed. And that basically means you can't put any more bids on. And it's a pain in the backside. But we'll throw a bid on, for example, this guy here we've just picked up on one for 700 coins. Lucas Vasquez, we know what he sells for. We can put a bid on him. Same thing here. I'm not too bothered about Puados, to be honest with you. They go too high, I unwatch them, just get rid of them from the transfers. Here, so we'll go 800 on him. Vasquez, again, we know what he sells for. It's small profits on him, but you will get bigger profits elsewhere. But if you remember Luis Felipe earlier on, I've got some of these on there because he's a high value card that sells. And you won't always win all of these Luis Felipes or all of these cards, but you'll win a few of them. And that's what matters, is just winning a few of them. So Coquelin, again, he's up at 900 now. This Vasquez, for example, is too high, too expensive. He's not worth it. Puado, not worth it. Lucas Vasquez here. Could build on him, but I'm not going to bother. And we'll just keep an eye on it. So Coquelin, for example, I'm now interested as to why he's going so high. This Luis Felipe I've got no interest in anymore. It's too expensive. But Coquelin, I'm interested in as to why he's going so high. Why is he selling for so many coins? And then what I'll do is once I've done this set of bids, I'll go and find out why Coquelin is so high and what he's actually selling for. So I know that if a Coquelin comes up, I can bid for more on him and I can get him for more. I can spend more coins on him than I would normally do, if that makes sense. So I want to just show you, on the transfer targets here, these are all the cards we've already won in the last sort of 5 to 10 minutes. Some will sneak through, some won't sneak through. So it's just a case of being patient and working out what you've got to do. Here I'll clear out all my expired. Always do that. Whatever you do, clear them out. But the web app sometimes will slow you down and it will give you like this bid status change in the corner. It's important that you refresh your transfer market when that happens. Refresh the whole app, in fact, because otherwise it will screw you over. But just make sure you keep an eye on all your cards. We'll bid on these Felipes. We'll bid across all of them. And you'll see someone right now is sat on Felipe. The chance of me winning any of these is slim. If you see people bidding you up to like 5,000 coins, move to a different card. But I like to find cards like this. Cards that I know are doing well. Brazilian non-rares, so Brazilian rares at the moment. French rares, they tend to do quite well for the advanced SBCs. So just have a look at those, I'd say. Have a rough look at those. So for him here, I'm not really interested in him now at that price. There's no interest to me at all. And again, we'll throw some more bids on. Throw another bid on. There we go. And usually you'll sneak one or two through of the higher end stuff, but the lower end stuff, the coin farming, that's really where I have most of my interest. Because yes, some of the cards might only be 100, 200 coins profit, but that adds up. You buy 10, it becomes 2,000 coins profit. You buy 100, it becomes 20,000 coins profit. And sometimes you'll sneak through a more expensive card. They will eventually go through. So I'll unwatch that one. Go for 5,000 in this one. But someone's definitely sitting on Luis Felipe. I think they've realised he's an expensive card. And that's basically it. So what I'll do now is I know roughly what I want to spend on him. So while I want to go and check the prices of everything I've got, I'm just going to throw the prices maximum at 5,000 on a couple of them. 4,000 on that one. And basically I've got more to fall back on later on if I really want to. Anyway, we bought all these cards here. So what you might want to do is get a pen and paper, whatever it is, and just check what these cards are actually selling for. So let's have a look at Coquelin, for example. Let's go and actually see what this guy is selling for. So I know that I can bid more on him or why someone bid so high on him. It could be completely wrong. They might have bid lows for no reason whatsoever. But nothing for 1,000 coins on him. Nothing for 1,200. So he's about 1,200 to 1,300 at the moment. So 1,300 is cheapest Coquelin in the market. So I then head back to here and have a little look. My Coquelin there that I paid 750 for. List them on transfer market. 1,200. 1,300. List for transfer. And that's that one done. Now Carlos Soler, again, was a little bit more expensive. I don't know if that's a good deal or a bad deal. I spent a little bit more on him, but I know yesterday he was selling for about 1,500. Might be more, might be less. But again, we'll go transfer market. I'm going to have a look at Soler and see what he's currently selling for. So there's one for 1,000. We might get him if we're lucky. Got 5 more inside out. Let's try. But 1,200. We'll have a little look. See what else he's selling for. There's a 1,300 that's just gone up. So again, 1,300 on him is what we know he sells for. So we'll come back here and you sell one at a time. Don't sell more than one at a time. Let one go. To sell one, let the other one go. So here, again, 1,200, 1,300. If you mass list these, someone's just going to come in and completely and utterly undercut you. Completely undercut you. So don't sell more than one at a time. In Barber, for example, we know he's selling for about 900. So we'll list him up for 900. And this has all been done in the space of how long this video has taken to record. Basically 8 minutes. A lot of this stuff. Again, we know Vasquez we could probably get. Don't underlist them. Try and get a little bit more if you can. You can relist them afterwards. We'll try and get 900 for Vasquez. Again, the Solers there are fine. So Osimhen. Yesterday this card was at 1,800. He might have gone down a little bit overnight. But Osimhen. See what he's doing now. So he's gone down. If you look at that, right, I bid on him just now. I made the assumption he was selling for more coins than he is. He's not selling for anywhere near what it was overnight. So I'll hold that card for now until he drops a little bit in value. So whatever you do, it's the best bit of advice I can give you. Don't assume everything's selling for the same amount because it isn't. Like a lot of the time, the cards drop off in value very, very quickly. Let's make a bid. So you see here, bid status up changed, right? So we'll just refresh the web app at this point. So basically, it sort of stops you from bidding too much. It's a bit annoying. It's a bit of a jar, but it is what it is. But this is the basic level of trading on the web app, just finding those filters. If you get good at it, what you then want to do is start checking fluctuations of cards. All this stuff is done on the website for you. All the prices are there already. So you haven't got to worry about that already. Let's just bid on that one, just for the dance. We'll see if we get it. I doubt it. And again, we'll do the same thing. So Amrabat, basically, Pedrosa. So Pedrosa, 89 pace left back. Not great defensively, but we'll have a little look at him and see. Again, he didn't come up when we were looking at the prices earlier on. So if we look at Pedrosa here. Adria Pedrosa. He didn't come up when we looked at the 900 coins, so he might be a little bit more than those. So 1,000. Even more than that. So he's about 1,400 coins, give or take. 1,003, 1,004. You get 1,300 coins for him. So again, with him, I'm like, okay, no problem. Go back to my transfer market, transfer targets even. And I know I can list him up for 1,300. We paid 700 coins. We've nearly doubled our coins on that one, which isn't too bad. obviously before EA tax, they take 5%. And we list him up, and he goes up, and that's perfectly fine. And it's basically just repeating that process over and over again. So you see these Luis Felipes, there you go. One snuck through for 4,300 coins from that person. They made themselves 1,500 coins profit on that, which isn't bad at all. It's why you've got to keep an eye on the bids and make sure that you're doing well on them, basically, because otherwise you're going to get screwed over. But that's basically how you trade on the web app. And for those of you that are using your sort of 8 hours or whatever it is, I can't stress this enough. Use the web app to trade for most of it, and then go onto the game to do your gameplay, because you can get your division rival rewards and stuff like that. So just be mindful of that when you're playing the game. You don't really want to be trading too much on the game. I know I did some of it yesterday on the game, but it's not the best idea. But that is in a nutshell trading on the web app. It's very, very easy. It doesn't take too much for it all. If you're new around here, subscribe down below. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. But for now, I am out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.